Now guys, let me ask you a question. Do you like talking about suppressors? Because I sure do. We're going to be talking about a pretty cool accessory for your Anechoic 30L. Let's check it out. So welcome back to the channel, guys. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I am so happy to be back doing videos of shooting content. Being able to go to my range and get some content made is probably the best thing to do on the weekends. Do not wait to go to the range longer than you should. Now we're going to be talking about the Anechoic 30L. I've done a ton of videos on this gun, and we were shooting it on my Anderson Frontline 300 blackout pistol. This is yeah, we're going to talk about that later on. But okay, so Anechoic reached out to me because they recently just came out, as I get the package here to show y'all. They recently came out with these things called quiet caps. Comes in a package like this. Anechoic sells them. They go for about 167 Republic credits, but you can get actually a pretty sweet discount if you use my discount code. Check out the affiliates page and discount page. You can save some money. Now, the 30L is a 30 caliber titanium flow-through suppressor. This has a direct cap, direct thread cap that goes on the end of the barrel. Now, the good thing about it being flow-through, it doesn't have as much back pressure, but you lose a little bit of quality when it comes to sound. That's why they came out with the quick cap. So we installed it here. Now, the good thing about these quick caps is that they're the same dimension as your front cap, obviously, and what this is meant to do is, so in the idea of flow-through design, is there's going to be a larger diameter hole on your original front cap. The quiet cap, it closes that diameter just a little bit, and you can see the comparison of with the non-quiet cap and the original front cap. I'm going to show you this comparison right now. Now you can see from the shooting footage that you essentially don't have that much of a difference. These camera audio, this camera audio I have is not gonna get the best description of it, but from shooting it with the quiet cap and without, I can hear a difference in the decibel and the tone of when I shoot it. I was shooting 220 grain subsonic S&B 300 blackout through both clips you just saw. With the quiet cap, I will say, I noticed that the back pressure was a little bit more. It does note on the website that if you use it during rapid fire or a full auto, if you have like a machine gun registered low or something like that, you're gonna get a little bit more back pressure with the quiet cap, but that's just to be expected. It's made out of the same material that the front cap is made out of, and it's lightweight, about 0.08 ounces. It's really lightweight. As long as you keep all your original tools you got when you got the 30L or whatever anechoic suppressor you got, they have them for all their calibers up until 22, 36, 30, 45, and I think they have a 46 cal. So check them out. I will say, for the money, if you're looking to get a little bit quieter of a can where you didn't expect the flow through to be as quiet or didn't expect it to be as loud, depending on your hearing, my hearing loss is going. That's why I'm starting to shoot a lot more with suppressors. I will say that it does help. It does help with your signature as well. It's not going to have as much flash coming out the front of the can, which that can be kind of a detriment to flow through designs. But I will say, definitely pick it up. They're cheaping up, and if you use that discount code, you actually save a little bit more money, which is always good in today's economy. The host gun, I'm going to have a full video on that soon. It is not working the way it's supposed to. We had a superlative arms adjustable gas block. I went to the range this weekend to try and fix the issues, and this thing is a single shot. I opened the gas block all the way up on 220 grain subsonics. It is still a single shot, and it barely cycles. I don't know if the flow-through can is actually affecting this gun or if it's just S&B subsonic sucks, but I'm gonna have a full video rundown of this Anderson Frontline. The unfortunate part is Anderson is no longer around, so I can't call them up and be like, hey, hombres, I need some help. This 300 blackout ain't cycling, bro. That isn't happening, but I'm not giving up on this just yet. I'm gonna see what I can do, but guys, if you find one out there, just be aware you might have some issues when it comes to suppressing, because again, you're changing the gas, and depending on the suppressor you have, it's going to affect your AR-15. Now, I run that exact can on my 5.56, and I don't have an adjustable gas block on there. Granted, I'm pretty much shooting supersonics, but it cycles flawlessly. This, not so much, but we're gonna get this figured out. But if you want to check out Anechoic suppressors, they are an amazing company to deal with. I absolutely love this. You're gonna spend a little bit more money because it's titanium, but it's really lightweight. When you're at the range, you're not gonna worry about your barrel drooping because this thing is stupid light. I can't get over how light this is. Also, it does heat up a lot, so after you shoot about a mag or two, just make sure you're wearing high-test gloves or getting one of those suppressor wraps. This thing gets hot, trust me, I know. If you want to check out Anechoic suppressors, the link is in my link tree below. Save some money, and I thank you guys all for watching today's video. Check out the Quiet Caps, they're dope. Stay safe, stay shooting. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace.